Yo, 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 we are live. This is the this is the pre-game show. We know that Colorado is going to kick off at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Lincoln, Nebraska. And yeah, man, we're going to talk a little bit more about the takeaways to this game, what to expect. We're going to expect a nice passing show from Shador. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be an air raid. It's going to be an air attack. Expect the air attack and expect it early. Okay. Coach Prime said in the meeting that he wanna get them early. It's all about who hits first. One of the coaches said that Ali has said that he liked to hit his opponent first. They got to hit. They got to strike first, and do not let their feet off the gas. And that's going to be the takeaway from this game, man. The receivers. Um, we're looking at the depth chart right here, and we got as far as the depth chart is concerned, we're looking at the wide receivers. These four positions here. We got Will Shepherd, Jimmy Horn Jr., Travis Hunter, LeJontay Wester. Look for one of them to have a big game today. Look for Travis to do what Travis does. So look for Horn to have a big game as well. But I do suspect Wester is going to get open at some point, and they're going to break a big play today, multiple plays. And we're going to see if Amarion Miller gets started. He's 2 on the depth chart in his one position here. It's one receiver position. So look for him to maybe get some touches today. But for sure, the takeaway of this show is going to be Shador's arm. His arm. There he is right there. It's going to be his arm, man. His arm is going to be the story of this game. It's his arm. I don't know if they're going to get the running game going, but we're going to see if they get this running game going. What's going on, DJ H? What's going on, Tamessa? How you doing? Marcus, how you doing? Yeah, we got the pregame show. Oh, matter of fact, let me put that link. Let me do the link now. I was looking at the Kansas State game. That's a pretty good game going so far. The Kansas State game. Let me go to my channel real quick. I put it in my community tab, the link to the game. But let me just share. Hold on 1 second. Copy. Let me just put this in, pin this to the comments. Come watch the game live with us here. All right. So that's the link, and I'm going to pin it to the comment section. Actually, where is mine? Let me just do it like this. I'm going to pin that to the comments for sure. All right, it's pinned. It's definitely pinned to the comment section now. Okay. Cool. So how's everybody doing? So like I said, you said Dylan just scored. Yeah, Dylan doing his thing, man. I saw the first game. He's also the starting punt returner. So they're taking advantage of Dylan's speed. And we could have used Dylan here. We could have used him, but Dylan decided to go home. But you know, it is what it is. Dylan definitely would have been starting. Sometimes I think back on it. Sometimes people feel like, I'm not going to start. No, man, if you the man, you the man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely could have used them, but it's all good. Yeah, 13-yard run. You said, should I call off work for this game? I really want to see this. Oh man, you got to go make your money, man. You can always watch the replay. You can always watch the replay. But this is a test game here. This game is going to be a nice little test for Colorado to see where they're at, because all of the betting people, they seem to be going with Nebraska here, even though Colorado beat Nebraska last year. They seem to be going with Nebraska, so we'll see what happens. But I seem to think different. Like I said, Jimmy Horn, I like what I saw in that last game from him, and Travis Hunter. Travis is like, just give me the ball. I'll make something happen. So he's going to make a big play today, quite a few plays. So we already know Travis is going to be Travis. We have a few other receivers we want to see get implemented in this game. Will Shepard, and he's from the SEC. So I would love to see him get started here, which is a matter of time. We still got Omarion Miller. Jimmy Horn Jr. is going to be featured. We're going to see if they can use Cam McKell's speed. We got Caleb Mathis, Terrell Timmons Jr., Isaiah Harge, LaJohntay Wester is going to be featured. But we're going to see if they use Draylon Miller as well. So they got quite a bit to work with here that will give Nebraska problems in their secondary. They're going to give them a lot of problems in their secondary. They got a lot of speed here. You said Nebraska's a 7.5 favorites. I know. It actually went up. It was a 5.5 favorites, but now they don't moved it up to 7.5. Yeah, Terrell Timmons. So Terrell Timmons Jr. is another one. We would like to see him get featured here, and we'll see. We'll see what will happen, and if he get featured. So, but also we got to look at the trenches, mainly the defense here, because they got to stop that run. We know Nebraska has a run game here like nobody's business. So they gotta stop that game. Is it Terrell Timmons? That's from the SEC. Am I being corrected? Let me know. But yeah, I would like to see him featured, man. Let's see. So the trenches, the defense for Colorado, they gotta stop that run, and it's gonna come down to that defensive line in conjunction with the linebackers. They're going to have their work cut out for them, because Nebraska does have a run game. And you don't want to see a situation where they keep the defense on the field for a long time. So we're going to see. But like I said, a huge upside to Colorado is that offense. They can score immediately if the defense don't watch them. They'll score immediately. We saw that the last game with Travis Hunter. They can score immediately, you know. So yeah, they definitely, and that man right there is going to have his work cut out for him. But he's ready to go. He's a bona fide left tackle, and he's going to be ready to go. Look for him to have a big game as well. And also Rock. You see them two featured right there. That's the right and left tackle. They're going to have their work cut out for him, but I already know Rock is solid. Nobody's getting past Rock. He's too strong, and he's also quick. He has good foot speed too. For a big man, he has really good foot speed. So I expect Rock to be okay. Now the guards, as you see, the guards are coming in right now. There's one of the guards. They're going to have a big game to implement this running game, the pull and stuff like that. So they're going to have their work cut out for them, man. They definitely are, because I would like to see Colorado get the running game established. So what I'm thinking of here, as far as the run game is concerned, I'm just looking at the depth chart, right? Number one on the depth chart is Charlie Offendahl, Dallin Hayden, Micah Welch, Isaiah Augustov, and Brandon Hood. I'm looking for Dallin Hayden to get started today, and Welch and it's either Augustov or Hood. I believe all of them are going to get some touches to see who's hot here. But Dallin has to get started here. This is the game for him to get started. So I've been hearing a lot of good things from him. So this is the game for him to get started. Who starts at tight end? Well, I'm looking at the depth chart here. Savell Smalls. He's 6'3", 260. And then you got Sam Hart, 6'5", 255. And then Morgan Pearson. That's the depth chart. So I'm assuming it's going to be Savell Smalls. I'm assuming, but we will see when the game starts. But the important thing is that offensive line, in conjunction with the running backs, they have to get it going to get that run game going. Because they get the run game going, it's going to make their offense that even more dynamic. Because it's going to give Shedeur even more time, and it's going to take pressure off the offensive line. Because they pass the whole game, that offensive line is going to be under pressure and under duress. And you're going to have to help them out with that run game. So obviously it's going to be up to them, the guards, to pull and stuff like that, to get those holes open for Hayden and company to get their job done. So that's been a problem for Colorado, that they haven't fixed yet in the game. Last week, they tried to implement that running game, but they went to the air attack, and the air attack worked. Like I said, you got to do what works. If you're going to win in the air, then win in the air. But the problem is Nebraska is going to blitz. But the good thing is Shedeur, he more than likely he's been watching a lot of film, and he knows how to pick up that blitz. He can call out the blitz. He has the option to run another play, to change it into an audible. He got to do what he have to do. But the run game is very important if they can get it going, because especially if they want to play past January, they got to have a running game. They have to. They got to have a running game if they want to play past January, meaning playoffs. When I say past January, that means we're talking playoffs at this point. But this is a very good test here, because the reason why I say that is because they say Nebraska has one of the top defenses in the country. They're in the top 15 in the country. Well, I think the top 12 in the country in defenses. So this is a very good test for the offense. Very good test. But they're very dynamic. Like I said, you see Horn over there. Believe it or not, guys, the X factor is Jimmy Horn. He's the X factor. Is Jimmy Horn. He is the featured star here. He is the man to get this done. They're going to be keyed in on Travis. I'm just thinking it right now in the last minute. They're going to be focused on Travis. This is the guy right here. That's the X factor. That's him. And he knows he the man too. He know it now. If he didn't know it, he know it now. He is now the man. He is now the man. This is what he's been practicing for. This is what he's been playing for all his life. He is now the man. He is. He's the man that a lot of defenses are looking at. But like I said, they know what Travis could do. So they're gonna be eyeing Travis. And you got LeJontay Wester. It's gonna be hard to contain them. It's gonna be hard. for Nebraska. But Nebraska weapon is that running game. That's their weapon. And like I said, if we could get some stops on that run to keep this game, now this game is within play. Even with the crowd, the crowd doesn't matter. The crowd does not matter. It only matters if it gets to the players. But the crowd, this is where stars are born. 95 plus thousand fans, a sea of red, and you quiet them. We're gonna see if they'll be able to quiet these fans. I'm talking about quiet. It's quiet in the stadium. Okay, that's a victory in itself. But in the beginning of the game, you might see the quarterback doing this, trying to hear the play and whatnot, or they might go with hand signals, whatever like that. I think I mean, they should be going with hand signals. So for him to get that play. But here's what I want to say. Shedeur is going to have to trust his play calling. He's going to have to trust the play calling because I don't want to see that last play they did from last game where he threw it and he wasn't supposed to throw it. You can't do that because you're facing a team here that's looking to capitalize off mistakes. So he's going to have to trust Sherman with the play calling and go from there. Now, if he has to call an audible now, yeah, do it. Because if that blitz is coming and you see that you could change that play, then do it. But this is not something where it's just totally in his hands. That's what we got the offensive coordinator for. I would love to have seen that offensive coordinator up in the booth, though. But he's on the field. But it's all good. No, they can't. Unnecessary penalties and stuff like that, they cannot do that. Not against this team. This team is looking for some get back. Remember, they beat this team last year. And this team is beatable still. This team is very beatable, but they're looking to get some get back. The emotion is going to be high. They playing in front of the home crowd. They got home cooking, 90 plus thousand cheering them on. They're going to be amped up. It's going to be Colorado, the defense job to stop that run, to take them off the field and get Shedeur back on the field. That's their job. So the takeaway is the trenches and the secondary. Now, I'm not worried about Colorado's secondary. Just not. It's not an issue. They never had any problems in the secondary. They never had any comments. They never had any they never had any problems in the secondary. You said this will be the last time CU plays Nebraska in a decade. Yeah, this is very important. This is the get back. I don't know. I don't agree with that. I believe they should have had them every year. This is a rivalry game. Like I don't see why they have like a long time before they play each other. I don't agree with that. I think they should play each other every year. I think rivalry games should be played at least every other year. At least. But hey, this is where it's at right here. But this is a very, very, very good test. And yes, your comment is visible. Yeah, from what I'm looking at that Kansas State game, I had said it already. They're beatable too. I'm not worried about Kansas State. I even said that. I'm not worried about Kansas State. But for now, I'm taking it week by week right now. I'll entertain Kansas State when they play Kansas State. But this is a very, like I said again, Nebraska is where it's at right now. This is where they're going to see where they're really at. Where they're really at. Because I know just thinking about that wide receivers, I don't see nobody stopping them. You can't stop all of them. You know what I'm saying? Especially they running their routes. And then Shedeur, oh, no problem. Yeah, we can see your comment. And then Shedeur has time. Yeah, I don't see no problems, man. He definitely got time on that left side with the guard and the left tackle. He got a lot of time. And then also you bring in Savell Smalls for max protection in conjunction with Dallin Hayden with the running back. Oh, he got enough time now. He got enough time. He got enough 2.5 seconds to get that ball out of his hands. And he is good to go. Yeah, he got too much firepower. And this is what Nebraska problem is. They got to figure this out. They got to figure, do we key in on Horn and Wester and just let Travis do his thing? No, they can't do that because Travis could score at will. Horn could score at will. They're going to have to just, I mean, do they play man against them? What do they do? They're going to have to, I think Nebraska's going to have to trust their defensive backs. That's the only thing they could do. And hope for Colorado to make bonehead penalties. But I think they're not gonna have any penalties this game. I don't think so. I just don't. I don't think so. I think they're gonna be super focused. You know, nothing is perfect. There'll be a penalty here and there, but they're gonna be super focused here. This is the game for them to win. This is the rivalry game. Just like the governor said, yeah, they have another rivalry game, which is Colorado State, but this is the rivalry game. This is it, and they will love nothing better to go in their home field and shut that crowd up. And you know how you shut the crowd up, right? By the score. That's how you shut the crowd up. When they up by a few touchdowns and it's late in the fourth quarter, that crowd is non-existent now. The crowd is done. That's the goal here, to shut that crowd up. You said not scoring at will against the black shirts. If they win this game, will they be ranked? They will be close. Yeah, they'll be in contention. They'll be close to get ranked. Yep. They'll be close. They'll be moving up. Well, they be inching up the ladder here. This is a big game for Colorado for their second game of the season. In fact, their schedule is not easy. They don't have an easy schedule. But for me, if you take this week by week, the whole damn schedule is beatable. It is. Yeah, don't let up until the game is over. Right, Selma Johnson. Thank you for the comment. Do not let up. Let me highlight it. Don't let up until the game is over. That's what Coach Prime said in the meeting. He said hit him first. Well, the other coach said hit him first, like Ali said. But Coach Prime said he wants to score, get that field goal, and get a stop. That's what they want to do. And they want to do it multiple times. They want to do it multiple times. And they have the ability to with those wide receivers. But I would love to see that run game, though. If they get that, let me tell y'all something real quick. If they get that run game going, oh, it's no stopping them. There's no stopping them at this point. If they can get that run game going, it's no stopping them. Yep, 5 ranked teams. Next news. 5 ranked. It's not an easy schedule at all. But hey, you just have to take it week by week. You can't be thinking all the games. You got to just take, okay, now we're playing Nebraska. That's all that matters, and that's all exists is Nebraska. That's it. That's the only thing that exists right now. And then the next week you think about Colorado State. You said good luck running on the Cornhuskers. But listen, if they can run against the Cornhuskers, you know this game is going to get ugly. If they can run against them, this game is going to be easy for Shedeur. It's going to be very easy if he get that run game going. Now, here's the problem, though, and a lot of teams is doing this. And if I'm a linebacker, this is where my money be made. If I'm a linebacker, a lot of teams are doing this where where the quarterback don't get off the ball and he delays it for a second, then he pushed the running back. No. Because if I see that happening and I'm a linebacker, now I am right there zeroed in on the running back. I'm zeroed in. Now, if he keeps the ball, that's up to the ends to get to the quarterback. I would tell my defensive ends, you go for the quarterback, I'm going for the running back. And if we're playing a 2 linebacker set, or if we playing a 3 linebacker set, I don't know how they're doing it. If I'm the main linebacker, I say, listen, y'all worry about the quarterback and the ends worry about the quarterback. I have the running back. Because my eyes are glued on him at that point. I'm glued on him, but I need you guys to go for the quarterback because I'm going for the running back. I'm clogging up that gap and I'm going for that running back. And hopefully, and they have an adequate nose tackle now in Chidozie where we can do that. There's no way you're going to get that off on me. No way. When they're doing like this and he's holding it and he's pushing the line, either you commit to the run or not. Either you commit to the run or not. Don't try to delay it, then take the ball back. Now my defensive ends is getting ready to tear you up. Okay, we're getting ready to tear you up because we're committed to the running to the quarterback, and I'm committed to the running back. So I'm talking about Nebraska. I'm talking about Colorado for a second. They're linebackers, right? Let's just take Levante Bentley. Like, look, I got the running back. Don't worry about it. Okay. I got the running back. And if all fails, we got Shiloh and Silman Craig back there. But I got the running back. Okay. I want them defensive ends, or maybe I want a safety to blitz the quarterback. Or we can throw a blitz in there. But I got that running back, though. I got him. So that's how they got to see it. I hate when they do that. Like, it's like I don't see it being done too much in the NFL. I don't see that. I don't see them doing that. I didn't see them doing that with Saquon Barkley last night. So why do college do it? Because if you got a good linebacker, he's going to eat that up. He's going to eat it up. He's going to eat it up because there's a delay when they do that. So, but they do it in college. They do it. A lot of teams do it. So I just don't like the fact that because they ain't do that to. I was watching it in Brazil last night. They ain't do that to Saquon Barkley, man. They did not. And you see what he did last night. Oh, he went crazy. Yeah, he did. And shame on the Giants for not keeping him. Shame on him. Even though he played at Penn State, you know, he back in the Philly area, but still, there's no way in the world I would have let him leave New York City. No way. But the link up top there is for we're gonna watch the game later. If y'all want to come over and watch it with us, feel free. You know, feel free to come by. I don't really talk too much during the game. I'll talk at commercial break or something like that. But you know, come by. We talk in the comment section as the game going on. You know, I mute my mic up and cut the camera off, stuff like that, and we watch the game together. Fellowship. You know what I'm saying? And then after the game, I got a live setup already for the post game. And it's crazy. DJ said, really, Shallow is very underrated. He is technically a great safety. Yeah, he is a good safety. But DJH, you got to understand, the Nebraska fans are in here. We got Nebraska fans in here. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, sim game. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, so whatever that is your time. And 4:30 on the West Coast. It starts 4:30 on the West Coast, 5:30 in the Central. 6:30 in the Central and 7:30 East Coast. There you go. I got all the times. For Selma Johnson, for Nebraska. You want me to check for Nebraska? I have the Nebraska chart here. I was just looking at their depth chart. Nebraska, they got a lot of seniors on their team that has played together for a while. Casey is a Nebraska fan. Well, welcome. If you want to watch the game with us, Casey, the link is up there. I mean, it's on national TV. I mean, but if you want to come by and fellowship with us, and 7:30 it starts. I might start a little bit before 7:30 just to hear what the announcers are saying. But man, that stadium. I was looking at that stadium because the trainer, one of the trainers, she was showing the stadium. I was like, damn, that's a big stadium. That's like Ohio State Stadium in Michigan. Yep, 90,000 plus. That is a huge stadium. Everywhere you look is going to be red everywhere. That's a huge stadium, man. You said coaching has to be on point tonight. Can't be going forward in the fourth down on their own 30. Yeah, the coaching has to be on point. And no BS penalties. Right, you're right. Next news. You said we're going to get a bunch of delay again. You think so? Well, what teams used to do, from people tell me, because I was asking around about that, somebody was telling me, well, there's a couple things you can do. If you can't hear what's going on in the helmet, you just go with the sign language. Teams got sign language. And then sometime they'll bring in another player to call the play. They'll switch. You know how they be switching out in and out running backs? Well, you give that running back to play. And one thing that I would love to see Colorado do is do a huddle. They don't do huddles. But maybe but I'm so used to them not doing a huddle, so it don't matter at this point. That could be corrected in the huddle. Like when a running back come in, like, look, this is the play. This is the plan B and plan C for your audibles. But they don't do that. So you just gotta, but it's all good though. That they're used to playing how they playing. So, but yeah, they usually go with the sign language, or they bring in a player to give the play to Shador. You said Texas defeated Michigan, and they ran the ball. Well, yeah. Well, did you see Texas trenches? How big they are? Yes, they got a running game. Yes. If you see how big them linemen are. Them linemen are huge, man. But we got some decent sized linemen to get the running game going now. Come on. We do. That man right there you just saw is 300 pounds. So, but the plan B is if they don't have a running game, they're going to go into the air and hope that they can pick up the blitz. Hope they can pick up the blitz. All he got to do is just get it out of his hand. Get it out. And then good things can happen. Texas looked good, though. Ole Miss looked good, too. Jackson Dart doing his thing. Yeah, Anquin Barnes is on the depth chart. He sure is. Yep, he is. He's fourth on the depth chart, but he's there, though, which means that they may get him in the game. 6'5", let me see, 6'5", 315. I would say find a way to get him on that line. You can't teach size, man. 6'5", 315. Let's see what he can do. But what Coach Prime was saying was, It's all about how you practice, though. So if you ain't practicing good, you ain't getting in the game. So we just gonna have to see who's gonna be in the game. But he is on the plane. He did make that trip, though. You're right. Hey, can't lie. Hey, man, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But Anquin is on the 4th on the depth chart as a defensive tackle. And well, on one of the tackles, Shane Coates is number 1. Is one of the defensive tackles, I believe, on the left side. You got Shane Coates, Amari McNeil, Tafik Thomas, and Brandon Davis Swain. And then the other defensive tackle position, you have Chidozie, you have Ryan Buell, you have Torian Carter II, and you have Anquin Barnes at 4. But what I'm saying is he got too much size. They may have to use his size against Nebraska because Nebraska's offensive line is all that in a bag of chips. They all that. So I'm talking about they're big. And it should be actually, at this level, it don't matter. They should be used to big tackles because that's Power 5 size. Power 5 is those big players. That's what Power 5 is. That's the difference between Power 5 and other leagues is the trenches. They're bigger and faster. So they should be used to that size. What do you guys think? You said it's a trap game for Nebraska? Yeah, I wouldn't want to play Colorado. I wouldn't want to play him. All right, let's see what Shane Coates is. So Shane Coates is 6'3", 275. Okay. And Anquin Barnes is 6'5", 315. Yeah, Anquin Barnes is a Power 5 tackle. He is. He's a Power 5 tackle, man. He is a Power 5 tackle. Make no mistakes about it. Chidozie is undersized. Chidozie is 5'11", 290. He's undersized. He's undersized for a tackle. What's that tackle that's undersized that's real great in the NFL? What's his name again? He played for the Chargers. I want to know what his attributes are because he's undersized too, but it don't matter. He got technique out of this world, and he's like what you call a monster on that line. He makes up for it with his hustle and him just being crazy. Yeah, he makes up for it for just being crazy and his technique. You said the freshman quarterback will be tested tonight and put in his place. I like that. I like how you said that. You said put in his place. No, 7 seconds is too long. Not in the Power 5. 7 seconds too long. Now, if he got 7 seconds, oh hell no. That's easy to him at that point. Yeah, Aaron Donald. Thank you, Mark Watts. If he got 7 seconds, they should win the game at 7 seconds. If he got 7 seconds in the pocket, yeah, they need to win this game. Usually Power 5, they were telling me it's 3.5 seconds. 2.5 to 3 seconds. Or a little longer, depending on how good your offensive line is. A little longer. You said it reminds you of that 92 game? You worried about the safeties and linebackers? I'm not even worried about the safeties because they got Cameron Craig back, Solomon Craig back, and Shiloh. They used to working together. I'm not worried about them, and I'm not worried about the cornerbacks. I am a little worried about the linebackers, yes. I'm with you on that. I'm worried about the linebackers, and I just See, here's the thing. I'm a little worried because Coach Prime keep talking about studying film, yo. He keep talking about it. He keeps saying studying film is for you, it's not for me. So what that's telling me is there's some players that's not studying film, and you can't win like that. Ray Lewis already gave you the blueprint on how to win. It's you got to study the film. You have to study your opponent like the world is coming to an end. And if he feels like there's not enough studying going on, then it's no way he can. It's look, let me tell y'all this. At this late stage in the game, if he has to keep talking about studying film, they don't have it. He got to go find them. You got to go find those players that will study. If I was on that team, I wouldn't even have a social life. I'm just letting y'all know that. I would be studying my studies and then studying film. That's it. And going to practice. I wouldn't even have time for a girlfriend. I'm just letting y'all know that. Because I trust me, the women will be there when I get in the NFL. Women will always be there. Okay, women will be there after my career. I am studying film and I'm doing my schoolwork. I'm doing my schoolwork, going to class and studying, and then studying the hell out of my opponent. Okay? Because you only get one shot at it on this level. Usually in the NFL, sometimes you play a team twice. On this, you only get one shot at it to beat your opponent. So you got to study film like it's your life dependent on it. Now, Coach Prime keep having these speeches about studying film. That means somebody is not studying film, that he wants to study film. And I will have to tell Coach Prime there's nothing you can do. Either they have it in them or they don't. You have to go out and recruit those players that have it. You got to go recruit those players that football is their life. There's levels to this, and you got to go find them. Because if you got to keep talking about film study, we have a problem here. You cannot win this game just on athletic ability alone. You cannot. Everybody is athletic. Everybody is. This is a game of chess now. Okay, I see that this young freshman quarterback twitches his arm a little bit. That means he's getting ready to throw. When he's lining up at center, he's doing like this. I know he's getting ready to throw. So if I'm a linebacker, I am now calling. I'm now trying to blitz him. I'm now trying to blitz him because he's getting ready to throw. It's some. Everybody has tendencies that they cannot break. You got to find them. You have to find them. And that's what separates, I believe that's what separates the great players from the average. It's the film study. And like Coach Prime said, the film study is not for me. He's already played. He can't go out there and play. So if somebody is not, if he looking at the film hours and he feel like they're not putting the time in, then it's a problem. They're not going to be playing in January. It don't matter what kind of quarterback they have. It doesn't matter. Now, you can win this with Shador just alone. With the wide receiver, you can. But he's talking, I bet you he's talking about somebody on that defense. He's talking about the defense. He can't be talking about the wide receivers. It got to be somebody on the defense. Or he could be saying that to push them a little harder. That's the other thing I was thinking about. I was like, these kids got to be watching film. They got to be. But maybe he's trying to motivate them to watch even more film. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they really shouldn't have a social life. They really shouldn't. It should be because they don't. How would they have time for a social life when you got to go to school and then you got to study film and then you got to go to practice? You ain't got time for a social life. I don't even have time to talk to my family at this point. I wouldn't have time. I'm trying to get fucking drafted. You hear me? I'm trying not just get drafted. I'm trying to wear a suit to shake Roger Goodell's hand. Okay? So that means I can't have a social life, man. If I'm a linebacker, I'm trying to have the spirit of linebacker university, LeVar Arrington. I'm trying to be like that. I'm trying to be like a Takeo Spikes. I'm trying to be like a Ray Lewis. That's the level I want to be on. And the only way to do it is to study film. That's what they told me. That's what they told me, man. Look how much film Tom Brady studied. They did a documentary on him in the offseason. I don't know how he stayed married so long. I don't even know, even though they finally got a divorce, I don't know how he stayed married as long as he did. Even in the off season, he stayed in his office for hours looking at film. For hours. That's what it took for him to last that long. That's what it took. That's what separated him, man. I mean, he was married and all that, but she had to take a second. She took second fiddle to football, man. She did. Oh no, nah, Jimmy focused. He focused. I can tell he focused. I ain't worried about him. I'm not worried about Jimmy Horn. I just want to know about this film study. Like, why is coach talking about film studying this late in the game? It's too late now. Like, if you ain't studying film as hard as he wants you to, it ain't gonna happen. At this stage of the game, it's not gonna happen. He got to go find the people. He got to go find them studs, man. That will literally sit there and watch film and nothing else. I can tell Shador watch film. I could tell because he's gotten better. He actually gotten better, actually. You said she's too thin. You said the trench is going to determine how far. Yeah, the trench is right. They got to stop the run today. But like I said, they don't. I don't have to. We don't have to worry about the receivers at all, or Shador, as long as he stay upright. You don't got to worry about him. Film study, right, Clyde? Film study. Oh, David Terrell. I remember him. Film study, boss man. Somebody ain't watching film, yo. I want to know. He need to call him out. I want to know who it is. Like, call him out, yo. Actually, if you're not watching enough film, those players are not going to play. Those will probably be the ones that won't play. You won't see them playing the game, and you be like, damn, why they not playing? They not watching film, man. See, these are some old school coaches. They want to see you watch film, and it's not for them; it's for you. You the one got to figure out what to see in that film. So, okay, so you're the linebacker. I need to be studying everything about that offensive line, yo. Everything. I remember Ray Lewis said it was something about the center when he clenched his fist. He knew it was getting ready to be a run to the left side or something. It was just little stuff like that. He said he clenched his fist and he caught it. And he knew he was able to adjust. Because if you notice, when Ray Lewis played, he was always at the ball. Whether he made the tackle or not, he was always right there. He was a step there. He was always there. So that took film. Because everybody can run. Everybody lift weights. It's the mental part of the game. It's mental. But this is going to be a good game, though. Regardless, it's going to be a good game. I expect Shador to strike early. With something crazy. It's going to be something. It's going to be a crazy play. It's going to be something crazy, and maybe Jimmy break one open. It's going to be something crazy. You'll see. Yeah, Jimmy Horn is faster than Hunter. That's what they said. He appears to be faster, yes. I think him and Dylan was the fastest last year. And I forget the other player. Travis, I want to know how fast he is. He is fast on that field. He's not slow. I think he's maybe like a 4 or 5-ish, low 4 or 5. Or I don't know. We got to see. Wait and see if he decide to run at the combine. He may not, though. I think it's NBC. I think it's on national TV. ABC, I believe. You said Travis run a 4.42. Yeah, that's pretty fast, man. Because I know it. Even in the game, he looked fast. You don't really hear nobody talk about his speed that much, but the kid is fast, man. Hey, he's going on VS. You said everyone is saying they better watch. Yeah, even the coach said it. You better watch Jimmy Horn. You better watch Jimmy Horn because he does. Listen, he's playing possessed. He's playing possessed, man. And he runs his whole route, and he's fast when he's running his route. He runs it completely, whether he gets the ball or not. So that gives Shador another option. Like, okay, this play broke down, but Jimmy is open. So you said prime time slot, NBC. That's right. Hunter has the knowledge combined with speed. People in the NFL is hating on him already. Oh, he ain't playing both sides. I guarantee you that. Well, sometimes people come along and break the mold. You said Hunter went by untouched. Travis is a lefty. Dion is a lefty. Travis can hoop, and so did Dion. Yeah, they got similarities. There's nobody compared to Dion though. No one. Make no mistakes about that. I still remember. No one compares to him. No one. This man can run back a punt in the fourth quarter when everybody's tired, and he don't even look tired. So that he does compare with comparable to Travis, because Travis don't get tired. Prime didn't get tired either. Yeah, Prime was fast. He had 4.2 speed, not 4.3. He ran a 4.2 something. He ran a 4.2 something. That man was he was like what you call dropped out of space or something. Like, I don't know. He was something different. He was and he talked and backed it up. He told you what he was gonna do to you. It was crazy. he had such great speed, he didn't even have to tackle you. His speed is like tackling you. What's up, Mike? You ready? Okay. You said one thing, if Nebraska being a classy program, never run the field except national championship wins. Never unranked team. Sure, they would throw the watches up. Yeah, they're gonna throw the watches up. Somebody's gonna do it if they was decide to win. This is not a game for them to run on the field, though, Mike. I could see if they beat like Alabama or something. Like a up. This is not a no, because technically they're not ranked, so it wouldn't be right for them to run on the field. No, actually, they will run on the field. This is a rivalry game. So I'm sorry. Wait a minute. No, they could run on the field. This is a rivalry game, and they're not going to play each other for a while. Yeah, they might run on the field if they win. Because if they were in Colorado, they ran on the field. Because it's a rivalry game. So that's what separates college from that boring NFL. Yeah, the crowd, they might run on the field. They might. Yeah. Um, I hope they don't run on the field. That's too many damn people, Mike. That's too many people, man. You said not at all Nebraska fans saying they're running. No, they are running the field. I don't know, Mike. They running on the field. If they win the game, they're running on the field because they're not going to play each other for a while. This is the last time for a long time. Yeah, they running on that field. This is a rivalry game. Yep, they on the field. No, not the whole 90,000. No, just the people in the edges. But what is Colorado job though? Y'all know what the job is. The job is to stop the run. That's the job. Stop the run. I'm not worried about the secondary. Leave the secondary out of it. Silman, Craig, and Shiloh is fine. Travis is fine. McKinney is fine. They're world class. Not worried about McKinney. McKinney is damn near trying to get an audition for the NFL, man. He's trying to. That's why he's there. I'm not worried about McKinney. Not worried about him. And I'm not worried about, let me look. I'm not worried about either one of them. I'm not worried about Travis. I'm not worried about Shiloh. Not worried about Silman Craig. Not worried about McKinney. I'm not even worried about Preston Hodge. Nope. Not if he's playing the nickel. I'm fine with that. If he's playing the nickel. Not fine with I'm fine with Preston Hodge. The problem is the linebackers. The problem is the linebackers. In conjunction with that defensive line. They need beef on that line. So you might see Ann Quinn come out there. You might see him. But if they're able to get past the offensive line with what they have, then work with that. Because I believe Hayes, the one from Pitt, he's going to get to that quarterback today. I honestly believe that. Remember I said it. I think he's going to get to that court. How many sacks he had last year? Was it like 12 or something? He's a sack master. He's going to get to that quarterback today. It's just a matter of time. Some games is off and some games is, it just depends. He almost got to the quarterback last week. Or was it Okunlola that was running them down that tried to trip the quarterback? Was that Okunlola or was that Hayes? What's up, Thomas? You said you played Nebraska in 2019. How was it? But yeah, they're gonna have to put pressure on that freshman. Oh, you said he need to play like he did last week, Bentley? Yeah. I like Bentley this year. I think he's gotten better. He don't watch some film. So coach can't be talking about Levante Bentley. Or maybe I don't know who he's talking about when you talking about watching film. But guys, that link is up there for the game if y'all want to watch it. It's on national TV, but if y'all want to come by, drop by, or something like that, please feel free to drop by. And then afterwards, we're gonna come back here for the post game. to hear the press conferences and stuff like that. But make no mistakes about it, though. If Nebraska win, they run in that field. I'm just telling y'all, they run in that field, man, because they're not playing each other for a while, and it's a rivalry game. Okay, Thomas said, can't wait for this ass whooping. See you about to put on Nebraska. Okay, Thomas. Hey, Thomas, you ain't been around a while, but you're on time. You're on time. Mike is here. Mike said, let's get it. Let's get it going. You said, Sap and Hart don't like thinking about Nebraska. Bad memories. Oh, don't get Sap. You don't get him involved with Nebraska. Did Sap play in Nebraska? Was that the bowl game? You must be talking about the bowl game. I don't think Sap. You mean the bowl game? That must have been the bowl game they played in Nebraska. I don't think Sap has ever been to the stadium, but I believe that they played each other in a bowl game. You said running quarterback plays replace Shador for plays of runs. He's not a runner. That's where the running backs come in, Clyde. They got to run that. They got to have that running game. Oh, 94 title. The 94 title game Sap played. I'm assuming Nebraska won, huh? Wait a minute. 94? Yeah, they did win. They did win. That's when they had Rashaan Salam. Yep, they did win that. He won the Heisman Trophy. Yeah, that's right. And Ray Lewis is on the team too. Ray Lewis was a freshman. Or maybe a sophomore on that team. You said you said T.O. basically a coach now, pretty much. You might as well bring T.O. in. Even though he don't want to coach, but he like to support. But hey, as long as he there, he can give some advice to the receivers. Okay. Because he ain't there for nothing. I'm like, look, T.O., man. I know you're here to support, but can you help us out, please? Can you whisper something in their ear? Can you do that for me? I would have him be doing that. Yeah, he stay on the field. He has to. He ain't gonna sit up in the stands. I'm like, no. You're gonna help us. Well, coach, I'm not on the staff. I don't care if you ain't on the staff. Can't you whisper in somebody's ear? You could do that. Yeah. You see what he did with Xavier. Xavier, whatever he said to Xavier, it worked. Whatever he said to him, Xavier listened. Whatever he said, he listened. And he working on Horn too. T.O. working on Horn. I see how he be talking to him. He sees something in him. You know what I see in Horn? A young Deshaun Jackson. And that's saying a lot. For me to say Deshaun Jackson, that's saying a lot. And they already had Deshaun Jackson up there last year. So he had to say something to these kids. Like, you're not just going to come up here to support. You're going to have to come up here and talk to them. Yeah, T.O. got to unofficially go to work. Unofficially. You say Rod Prime didn't hire Reed. He probably next. Maybe next year. He's probably next. If he want to. I don't know. Some people don't want to coach, They just like to come support. You said Jimmy Horn is like a John Ross? Nah, man. Jimmy's like a Deshaun Jackson, man. I'm telling you. They damn near the same height. I think Horn might be a little taller than Deshaun. You saying John Ross because of the speed. You said I worry about Horn taking a big shot from the linebackers. That's why I refer to him like he reminded me of Deshaun Jackson. Look how skinny he was when he played. And he was just the speed. They just ran certain plays for him, the speed. They just utilized his speed. And that play when Jimmy Horn going across the middle and then boom, he catch it and turn that corner. Oh man, it's lights out. Just let him turn that corner. It's lights out. You said you was a freshman when Hall of Famer was. You said I was a freshman when Hall of Famer was Jackie Slater was a senior and Robert Brazil was a damn. Okay, Clyde, that was back in the day. That was the 70s, right? Either late 60s or 70s. That's when that was some rough football back then. That was some rough football back then. Rough. You said NFL is changing to small, quick receiver. Right. And yeah, he glide. It's like he is gliding on that field. You said money must be tight at Colorado, no private plane. Dion said, I'm not spending on gas. Well, teams, what they have their private jets. What do teams be flying on, Mike? I thought they all fly commercial. Unless it's like Oregon. I can see Oregon having their own jet. You know, all that Nike money up there. You said Dion could have flown right into Lincoln. You said they put Draylon Miller on running back because of his speed, maybe. He probably showed some good things in practice. What will see you look like next year when Team Sanders leave? We will see. You mean Team Sanders and Travis. And a few of those people on the defensive line. You remember when he was talking, all them seniors stood up? That's a lot of people that stood up. Look, all of them leaving. Look at this. Mate ain't going to be there. They even losing Mate, man. Mate going to the NFL. Just let y'all know that. Y'all know he going to the NFL, right? And the reason why is because he came from that program in Australia where the person that runs the program is a former NFL kicker and also a former Aussie Rules football player. And he has a program in Australia where he teach people how to punt and kick, which they already do know how to do it a little bit, but he teach them. And all these players get placed in college and they go to the NFL. So they're well trained before they get here. And Mate came from that. Let's remember, he had already started a job and he came back to college late. That's why they always talk about his age. They always talk about his age, but he went through that program. And yep, he definitely going to the NFL. Definitely is. You said Travis and Shador putting on a show tonight. You said they got third down on lock. They go TO right there. They go to coach. Look, I know Coach Prime like, yo, TO, can you show up, please? Can you show up? Can you help our receivers out? Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, got to pay for his flight and ticket and everything. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, put him in the nice accommodations. Look at Horn over there by himself. Look at the superstar over there. Look at Travis being Travis is different, man. Travis is a big ass kid. He just want to go home and get on a video game. You know how Travis is. But as soon as that game over, and as soon as he get back to Boulder, he is live on that video game. Make no mistake. Look at Lover Boy right here. Look at Rock. Look at Mate. We ready, man? What y'all think, man? Are you ready to go or what? Now, you know I'm going to be quiet during the game just to let y'all know. Y'all be like where I'm at. I will talk during commercial breaks or some commercial breaks. Might not. You saying BJ Green going to be the difference maker tonight? I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to hold you to that one. We need to get to that. They need to get to that quarterback. Period. I'm talking about put him in the dirt. Period. You understand? You said big opportunities for both teams. Nebraska has 3 to 5 stars, 9 to 4 stars on the sideline. Oh, the recruiting. Yeah, that's a good recruiting time for y'all, Mike. So yeah. So if you got some 5 stars on the sideline, this will be a good recruiting tool. Because they be like, we need you. Because see, another thing with Nebraska is they losing a lot of seniors this year. So Matt Rule is still in a rebuilding process even after his 3rd year, just like Coach Prime. Because Coach Prime is losing a lot of seniors too. So they're in the same boat. So they're still going to be rebuilding by year 3. They're still rebuilding. Because now Coach Prime got to go find a whole new damn quarterback now. He got to find a whole damn quarterback. Unless he already got one. Because remember, you second string for a reason. That means you the man. So for me, I expect the second string to take over. So that's just how I see it. Okay, Thomas, you can hit that link up there for the game when it starts. I'm going to hold you to that. You said, I say we get 5 to 7 sacks this game. Listen, if they get 5 to 7 sacks, they don't win the game. You say Prime has a quarterback on deck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got somebody. But it's going to be a surprise when it happens. I'm the last to find out about anything. So when that quarterback come, I'll be surprised. You trying to be funny? That's crazy. You said almost every other stream. Man, why you come? Don't do that. You said streamers should get an NI deal for knee pads. It's always you always got one, folks. You always got one. Oh my God. You always got one. You said Dion likes to tease. Yeah, well, if they do have a quarterback, I'll be surprised when I see it. The number 2 quarterback is Staub from the depth chart I'm looking at. You said Robert Griffin III will become Prime's next coordinator. Firefly in the house. Firefly Husker in the house. Okay, you ready, Firefly, for this game? The link is up there, Firefly, where we're going to be watching. Excuse me. Where we're going to be watching the game together. It's up there. It's pinned to the comment section. Even though it's on national TV, but if you want to watch it together, y'all feel free to come over. But okay, so let's go back because some people just came in. Let me start with the keys for Nebraska. Nebraska, they do have a quarterback that can spin it. So they did improve in that area. They had a problem last year with the quarterback kept fumbling that ball. Even though he was mobile, he kept fumbling it. It was a lot of mishaps. They appear to have fixed that now because Riola can spin that ball. They have to rely on their running game to slow that clock down. And the keys for them is to stop the receivers, to see if they're secondary. That's the key for them, to see if their secondary can stop this guy right here. See that guy right here? That guy's a star. Look, you know he's a star because Matt Rule mentioned him. Matt Rule mentioned him in a press conference. So you know he's a star. So they got to somehow contain the receivers. Now, we know that Nebraska has a running game. We know this. Colorado, they gotta somehow stop that running game. The reason why I say that, because you don't want to get in a situation where they running the clock on you to death. Now you got the ball back. It's only 3 minutes to go. So you want to stop the run or contain it and keep Shador upright. So I would say the linebackers have some work to do in conjunction with the defensive line. So, but the offensive line for Nebraska is pretty big. They're a decent size. They're average size for Power 5 football. So, we just got to wait and see. But this is a good game here, man. I like because of the 95,000 people. Man, one of the trainers showed the stadium when they went to go visit the state. That stadium is freaking huge, man. That stadium is huge. It's almost like Ohio State, Michigan Stadium. Yeah, the quarterback ran last year, Thomas, but Riola, he's a spinner. He can spin it. You said, watch me stuff the run. That got to be the goal though, to stop that run. You said Jimmy been like that. I know. You said he just took too many sacks last year, right? Yeah, Jimmy is the man. I'm telling you, he keep playing like that. He's going in the first round. I'm just letting y'all know that. That man might as well go ahead and go to the draft with his suit on, because he's getting drafted that day. He's going in the first round. You do not pass up on a guy with that much speed and can go like that. At least high second round. At the very least. The top of the second round, like the top 15 in the second round, at least. No later than that. Well, we're gonna see, Dark. We're gonna see. We're gonna see with the O-line. It's a good test. This game is a good test tonight. And it's exciting. That's why I like college. I mean, we got the NFL back, but that's what I like here. The fans and everything. You said the Cowboys need to take Jimmy. You think this is Deion's last season at CU? Damn, if this is his last season, man, that's damn. I don't even want to think about it right now. We'll see. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this around 5, and then get ready for the game. Get my snacks and everything together, and I'll be ready to go, man. I'll be ready to go at that point. Yeah, college football is way better. I like college football better because the fans are into it. You said hire Vincent Young. You said Georgia basically played NCAA on freshman difficulty. You said package deal to coach on his boys' NFL team. We got to, take it week by week. Season just getting started. And this is a really, really, really big game for them. This is big for both teams because it's a rivalry game, and Nebraska wants some get back. They want some get back from last year. They're on their home cooking now. So you say you've been in that hallway. You said Ohio State is the really, really big game. Oh, who they playing this week? Or who Ohio State playing? Oh, you used to work at the stadium. Oh, cool. They go Horn right there. You said FSU probably gonna fire their coach. I think Florida on the hot seat too. Not FA. I think more so Florida is the coach on the hot seat. Yeah, can't lie. I'm thinking about Florida coach. The way they played last week, I'm like, you might as well put Kermani in the depth chart. Y'all might as well. Because y'all ain't doing no better. Y'all might as well put the kid in. Y'all might as well because look what y'all have, man. Y'all don't have nothing. I know he's a preferred walk on. He's still a freshman. It's almost like he reset. He's a freshman again. He's not a sophomore. He's there as a freshman. But I'm like, y'all need to, whoever y'all got on y'all scout team, y'all need to give them a shot because y'all first team ain't getting it done. They are not getting it done. You said FSU stopped playing for the coaches and themselves. Damn, yeah, something has broken down in that locker room. It happens, man. You said Matt Leinart had apologized about his work ethics. You mean as a player, he won a Heisman Trophy, or you mean as an analyst? Now he got money that year when he played. You talking about in college? You said FSU barely beat BC last year. Um, I think Florida got more issues. It's actually the Gators, man. And their season ain't gonna get no easier. I say whoever's on your scout team, you need to give them a look. See if y'all can get something started. Because that first team ain't getting it done. You said Florida got to fire Billy Napier because they're gonna lose. Then they're gonna go after Prime. They gonna try to go after him. They're gonna either try to talk to him or put it. They going. It's like I told you, it's gonna be a team that's gonna try to snatch him. There's gonna be one team that's gonna try to like Prime. You from Florida? You always talk about Florida boys. Come on home, Prime. Come on back to Florida. Come on. You're a Florida guy, Prime. Come on back home now. We need you. Even though he would have to rebuild that team. But he won't have no problem getting Florida boys, though. Definitely wouldn't. But he would look. He would leave. He would leave one rebuilding team and had to go to another one because Florida got to be rebuilt. But for right now, they would have to buy him out of his contract. So it's a lot. They'll probably go after another coach. Um, Prime probably will stay at Boulder. Um, yeah, he probably because you never know. You never know what recruit. It's like I feel like he got a major recruit coming. He's not talking about it. That's what I feel like. So you just got to wait and see in the off season. But for right now, the man above you, right? Let's go ahead and get that W, man. Scope buffs, man. Let's go get Mata. Keep that ball a little higher now. I see you. Just a little bit higher, and we good. Just a little bit higher, and we good now. We good. And To, I don't know what you got to tell them receivers, but whatever you telling them, keep telling them. To, keep telling them. You hear me? Keep telling them. To, whatever you telling them. Whatever he's telling Jimmy Horn, keep telling him, man. Keep telling him. But what I'm gonna do is it's almost 4:30. Let me see. Maybe get me some wings or something. Let me think about this. I don't think so. My Jets play on Monday night. So that's gonna be a big night for me. My Jets. My Jets play on Monday night. But for right now, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Cecilia, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm going live a little bit before 7:30 just to hear what the announcers are saying. Thomas, you say 42-24 CU? You're going to have like 500 passing and negative 100 yards and lose this game. We're going to see. You still new to IG? It's the same as my channel name. You'll find me. Yeah, tag me in IG. CU Nebraska 42, CU 27. Thomas saying 45-17 CU. Damn, that's a pretty legitimate score, man, if they can pull that off. But I'm gonna show you the man that got to do it. Hold on. It's the X factor. Where is he? See him over there? There he is. That's the X factor right there. That's J5. That's the X. Look at him over there. J5. That's the X factor right here. You see how he walking? He just confident, man. I'm about to just go to work, get things done. And that's pretty much it. He said, how about that beef up on the bus O-line? It's up top. It's linked. The channel link is pinned to the comment section. Love. You said don't be overconfident. Sometimes you just gotta be confident because ain't nobody else gonna believe in you. You have to believe. That's right, Rodgers, Didi Bus. You talking about Aaron Rodgers? Monday night. I'm gonna have my Jets jersey on. I'm ready to go. You gotta be confident, man. Yeah, it's pinned to the comment section. If y'all want to watch it with us, feel free to. And we're fellowship over there. I ain't talking during the game. I'm just letting y'all know that. Y'all can be like, it's just maybe a little bit during a commercial and halftime, but not during a game. This is serious. But this is a really good stage. The stage can't be no more perfect than this. It can't be. 90,000 people, folks. You know how much 90,000 look like? Let me see. Have I ever been in a stadium with 90,000 people? Yeah. I have Giant Stadium. I've been in Giant Stadium when they played. It was full to capacity when they played the Steelers. That's when Roethlisberger was still playing. No, that it wasn't Roethlisberger. It was no, it wasn't Roethlisberger. It was Cordell Stewart. Yep, it was when Cordell Stewart was playing with him. That stadium was packed. So yeah, 90,000 people ain't no joke. But it's a difference between 90,000 NFL fans and college fans. It's a difference. 90,000 screaming fans booing you. Now, remember when Coach Prime and Shador take the walk, watch what the crowd going to be doing. They going to be doing all type of booing. But they ain't here for that. They going drain it out. Yeah, it's a big difference with 90,000. You said Folsom Field hosts 55K. Yeah, it's nothing like this stadium right here. I was just watching it when Lauren was showing on her Instagram. She was showing the stadium. I was like, oh my God. So I love that right there. That's excitement. Man, how you think these players feel, man? Like, golly, you can't take this for granted. Like you don't get too many opportunities at this. Yeah, and it's not counting the premium areas. You said 90K booing fans. But look, you got to turn those boos into silence. And the only way to do it, Shador drop back. Shador to Jimmy Horn. Horn catch the ball. Oh my God, they can't catch him. That's the only way. They'll still be booing. The fans ain't going to stop booing, right? But they'll stop booing in the fourth quarter when they up by a few touchdowns. That's when the crowd is non-existent. That's their goal to do. Man, I would love to go to Michigan Stadium too, or Texas, or Ohio State. Golly, Ohio State. You said Omarion Miller needs to have a breakout game. Man, it might be this game. It could be somebody we're not even mentioning. The usual suspects, Jimmy Horn, LaJohntay Wester, Travis Hunter. But we still waiting for Will Shepherd to break one. We got Will Shepherd, Omarion Miller, Jimmy Horn, Cam McHale, Mathis, Travis, Terrell Timmons Jr., LaJohntay Wester, Draylon, Assad Wasim. We're still waiting for some people to get going here. Oh, you been to the swamp? 96K, surreal. Oh, damn. Yeah, the swamp. Could you imagine? Listen, hold on. You imagine Coach Prime in the swamp? Could you imagine him coaching in the swamp? Oh, hell no, man. That's just too. And he will fill out that stadium. He will. That stadium will be filled to capacity. Back when Spurrier was the coach. What's up, Isaiah? You said it's about to be quiet as a church mouse come the end of the game. Man, that'll be something else. And you said you was on the elevator with Dion and some of the team members. You used to work in the building, you said. It's gonna be crazy, man. But guys, I am gonna be back at I'll be live at it says 7:30, but I'm probably gonna hit the live before then. Because I just want to see what the analysts are saying. If not, 7:30, you know I'm live. I'm live. And then we got the post game. This is major, man. This is major. Because right now, let's see what the team doing right now, y'all. They out there warming up. Damn, I wish what's his name was at the game, but he didn't go to the game. Is life in football at the game? Anybody know? I wish he was at. He used to have good footage. Or is Chico at the game? Anybody know who's at the game? Do y'all know? I'm gonna have to hit up somebody footage. I'm gonna have to email them or something, but I'm gonna have to knock somebody for their footage. Is Chico or whoever at the game? You said Justin Mayers and Big Benson need to step up. They got a big one today though. You said Nebraska probably got some bull junk dialed. Yeah, the troll the but I know. I'm sure they do. Probably gonna play the theme music and everything. You said like a mouse pissing on cotton. Damn, I would love to be in that stadium, man. I would love to be in that stadium right about now. Trolling them fans. I'd be trolling them too. But I had to be careful though. That's 94. That's 95,000 people. I can't be trolling 95. Could you imagine? I have the balls to be out there trolling 95,000 people and see if I can get back to my car safe. Hell no. Yeah, it's too loud. I wouldn't be able to hear myself. It's too loud. Yeah, you're right. It's too loud. It's too loud. They turn up, Cecilia. They be turning up during this game now. Yeah, DNVR and Neely road trip. I saw that. You said you gotta talk shit after you eat. You said you would try it. Your all black bus fit in the student section. Yeah, nah, man. Nah, I don't know if how you would get that off. I don't. You in a sea of red, everybody drinking. It's just gonna some stadiums you can't troll that. You know that, right? West Virginia, listen to me. You cannot troll at West Virginia. You will get in a fight. I'm telling you this. You cannot troll at West Virginia or Notre Dame. Now I know y'all like Notre Dame. Yes, Notre Dame. Their fans are crazy. Listen, this dude tried to troll Colorado fans last year. He has a YouTube page. He go to different stadiums trolling their fans. No, he didn't get that off at Notre Dame, and he didn't get it off at West Virginia. Them people were ready to beat him up, man. Can't do it. No, you can't troll at LSU. It's not happening. But LSU, USC might have messed their whole season up. You see how them kids look when they were leaving the field? They didn't know what hit them. They're not used to this. They're not used to losing. They're like, what happens now? They don't. It's almost like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. This might have messed them up mentally. But I'm telling you right now, Colorado come off with this victory, and Shador start doing this, it's gonna be a problem. They got to get the security, get them on out, get them on out, because them fans ain't gonna be happy. You hear me? Those fans ain't gonna be happy. They not gonna be happy. Security, please get two out of here, please. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. But we don't want them winning, because you know them fans gonna storm that field. That can't go down. Yeah, I know the spread is 6.5. That's easy money. 95,000 people. They ready too. They probably out there pre-gaming right now, drinking and everything. Got the grill going, everything. You said we wore our you said we wore our CU real black shirts. What's up with these black shirts I keep hearing about? People say that to me, watch out for the black shirts. What's up with the black shirts? Can you fill me up and fill me in on this? What does that mean? You said, damn, you don't want to see a sea of red storming the field. Yeah, you gotta win, fam. Gotta win. That'll be ugly. Oh, they call their defense that. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is the black shirts? They said, yeah, Max, them black shirts coming. I said, what's the black shirts? What the I got a black shirt on. Yeah, we know you got a black shirt on. Somebody email me that. Yeah, beware them black shirts. And I'm like, maybe he talking about because I got a black shirt. I don't know what he talk. I don't know what black shirts are. But yeah, them fans start this coming for me now. They are. They are. They coming for me. I mean, you coming for me, you got to email me. That's bad. When you got to email, you want my attention. But that's all right. We're gonna be ready. So I'm like, all right, black shirts. The black shirts is coming. Well, what happened last year? What happened? But I know last year is different. We gonna do something this year. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. I'll be back. We're gonna watch the game together, and yeah, man. Hopefully you guys be there. The link is up top, and yeah, we're gonna see what them black shirts do. You said, do you think Jimmy Horn will enter the draft in two? Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is he a senior. This is Jimmy's last go at it. D Johnson, this is his last go at it. This is his last few months as a college student. He's done. Yeah, Jimmy's a senior. Yep. Jimmy's a senior, and he got a lot of motivation. His brother's with the Cardinals. I call him his brother because they like brothers. His brother's with the Cardinals. So he has a lot of motivation right now to get going. But yeah, I'm gonna go watch some games. You said Utah crushing Baylor right now. All right. But oh, you heard Zay is injured? Damn, I gotta check in on that. All right, y'all. I will catch you guys at the link at 7:30. If you want to watch it, then we got the post game coming too. But guys, stay tuned and enjoy the game. If you wherever you watching that, enjoy the game. It's gonna be a good one. All right, y'all.